Hello, Figgy. Okay, so I was packing just now while watching a YouTube video of a bookshelf tour, and I was like, oh, I want to do that, but I literally leave tomorrow for Mexico. I'm gonna spend like 10 days over there, so I'll be there. Today's the 24th. I'll be there until the new year. But I was like, man, I really want like a little time capsule of what my bookshelves look like for the end of 2024, you know? So I'm gonna do that because I really want to. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give a little bookshelf tour, even though I should finish packing and finish cleaning my room and getting everything ready. But I really want to do this because this is my last chance to do it before the new year is up. So I'm gonna clean them up a little bit, and then that's what we're gonna do. Everything is currently all clean. I found a place to set up this camera. Hey, Luna. What a sweet baby Luna. Okay. So I have, have 3 bookshelves. I have this medium one. I have this big one. Isn't she so cute? I have a small one. Kind of a short one. And then I have my book card. I'm gonna try to do a little tripod situation, but it's not working. So I'm just gonna hold it and point. Fix my hair. Like I said, I have this big bookshelf. Actually, this is not the big bookshelf like most people's. It is just a bookshelf from Big Lots. I know, whatever. It's fine. I would love to set this up. I don't know where. I'm actually going to start, though, with this short one. So, this is my little short one. It sits in the corner right by my bed. Don't look at that. I'm packing, like I said. Sits in the corner by my bed with my cute little wall. Anyway. Okay, so, on the top is just my bookmarks and my little trinkets, my flowers that I just got. They're starting to mold. I need to throw them out. But, yeah. Okay, so this first one is my historical fiction. I have this autobiography of Alexander Hamilton because I wanted to read it because that's what Lin-Manuel Miranda read when he wrote Hamilton, inspired Hamilton. So I want to read that. I have The Book Thief, Lovely War, The Librarian of Auschwitz, Circe, All the Light We Cannot See, The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society, and then Before We Were Yours. Most of these, what the freak is this? I don't know what that is. Most of these are red, except for these 2, this one, and that one. So 3 are red, but yeah, it's my historical fiction. Here is my other historical fiction. There is The Art of Racing in the Rain, Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, The Violinist of Auschwitz, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, The Girl in the Blue Coat, Between Shades of Grey, Salt to the Sea, and I Must Betray You. I have read all of these. I've only not read 2 on here. So that's pretty good. And then down here I have like some of my movies, my favorite movies. House Moving Castle. You best believe that's down here. The Amazing Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man Homecoming, and the Harry Potter set. I also have a Switch game. I don't know where it went. Little Nightmares 2. Best Switch game ever. I have my very first journal. I have What If Jesus Had Never Been Born, which is just Christian nonfiction that I have slowly been making my way through. Then over here I just have some journals and another Women of the Bible like study guide thing. Oh, let me show you the trinkets on here real quick. So this little duck I got from my friend for graduation because she got one for our birthday or something. I don't know. Our birthday's like 2 months apart. No, like 2 weeks apart, sorry. And she got one for her car, and she told me to put it in my car, but I never did. So he sits on my shelf. I have a little graduation duck up there that I got from my grandma. Just have some little tea light, just a battery operated. And then this paperweight I got from my uncle 4 years ago. That was actually my sister's but I stole it because I liked it. So that one's my sister's. I have another one somewhere. And then up here I just have this little trinket holder that I got this Christmas from my grandma. I have all my bookmarks, like I said. So many bookmarks in this little glass jar. This sticker I got from somewhere. I have some sand from my first trip to Destin, Florida. Don't look at that. That is so nasty, but I need to clean it up. Then I had this little coaster from Goodwill. I thought it was so cute. Okay, I have 11 minutes left on my battery. Oh well, okay. But anyway, I have the Harry Potter series up here. I'm actually working my way through the reread. Okay, there's the series. I also have, I got the, I forget what that, like, little trilogy was called, but basically, I have the Tales of Beedle the Bard, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and Quidditch Through the Ages. The actual, like, school books. It's called, like, the Hogwarts Library or something. Then I also have these cute little, oh my gosh, it's dusty. These little Harry Potter postcards, like, that you can color. And I have not colored any of these because I suck at that, so they're just kind of cute. And then I have this little Funko Hedwig. Oh yeah, she's so cute. And then over here I have this Funko mini Harry ornament. Focus please. This is so cute. And then I have this Snitch. This little Snitch necklace that I just hang from his feet, and I think it's so cute. In the middle of these books I got this cute little Dumbledore, like Dumbledore's door. It's just really cute. And then on the side I have these, like, you can kind of see it there. I have these cute little bookends that I got, like the Three Brothers. And then the next one is my little classic shelf, my mass market paperback classics. So I have To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I have a bunch of Shakespeare, and I try to get all the same editions because I think they're really cute. I have Hamlet, Twelfth Night, As You Like It, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Taming of the Shrew, and Much Ado About Nothing. I have read To Kill a Mockingbird. I think I've read this twice or 3 times, and it is, come on, please focus. It is annotated. I love this book so much. I annotated it last time I read it, which was for a literature class. I love this cover. I think it's so pretty. Anyway, I have read Hamlet. I have read Twelfth Night. I think that's all I've read. Then I have Anne of Green Gables. In these editions, I just have the first 3. I also love these books. Then I have The Westing Game, 13 at Dinner, which is Agatha Christie, A Murder is Announced, Dumb Witness, Mrs. McGinty's Dead, Passenger to Frankfurt, By the Pricking of My Thumbs, and Then There Were None. Those are all Agatha Christie's, which I love her so much. The only ones I haven't read are A Murder is Announced, Passenger to Frankfurt, and By the Pricking of My Thumbs. These are just the ones I own, and I've read a lot more by her. I love her books. Then I have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I have The Hound of the Baskervilles, The Wizard of Oz, Huckleberry Finn, Romeo and Juliet, The War of the Worlds, Wuthering Heights, The Cross and the Switchblade, Little Women, Emma, The Great Gatsby, King Lear, Jane Eyre, Dorian Gray, Tom Sawyer, and The Odyssey. And then down here I have another edition of The Great Gatsby, and then my edition of Oliver Twist. I would get these out because these are both fully annotated, because I really enjoyed both these books. I've read this book probably 5 times. It's one of my favorite classics of all time. I love it so much. And then this I read recently, I think in March. I read it for school, and I really enjoyed that one. I have read all of these except I haven't read The War of the Worlds, Wuthering Heights, The Cross and the Switchblade, Little Women, or Emma. Also haven't read Jane Eyre, Dorian Gray, or Tom Sawyer. But yeah, some of my favorite editions on this shelf are this Great Gatsby edition. This is the Wordsworth Collector's Edition, and these are literally just on Amazon. But I think they're so cute. I have another edition of this, another book in like these types of editions of Anne of Green Gables. It's so cute. Then my little trinkets, I just have this little pot holder. I think it's a pot holder of like a little llama. Probably got it from the dollar store, one of my sisters. I have this little hot chocolate guy. Fun. Oh my gosh. So cute. I got it for Christmas last year. I have these two. These are inseparable. It's a little elephant. I got this when my brother went to the doctor's office and we went to the gift shop and I found this cute little elephant. And then his best friend is this little swan. They never leave each other's side. So cute. She doesn't like to stand up though, because then my dad got me this little, it looks like a Ford Bronco. I'm not sure what it is, but it's cute. Just this cute little truck. So yeah, those are all the ones on that shelf. Let me fix this and go to the next one. Okay, this is also my classic shelves, but these are just like regular sized paperbacks. On this shelf, I have this really pretty Jane Austen, all of her novels. I found this, let me get it out. Actually, we'll do that in a minute. I have the Jane Austen complete novels. I have the Wonderland collection. I have a single edition of Pride and Prejudice. I have Gulliver's Travels, The Life of Pi, Frankenstein, Lord of the Flies, Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea, Anne of the Island, and Anne's House of Dreams. I have The Magician's Nephew, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Oh, come on. Prince Caspian. Oh, sorry. The Horse and His Boy, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle. It's the Chronicles of Narnia, which I've only read up until Prince Caspian. And then I have another edition of The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Dracula. And then I have, which I just got these for Christmas today, I have the C.S. Lewis box set. It's The Problem of Pain, The Four Loves, A Grief Observed, Mere Christianity, The Abolition of Man, The Great Divorce, The Screwtape Letters, and Miracles. Of these, I've only read the Screwtape Letters. I really enjoyed that one. It was really good. And I have read, like I said, Huckleberry Finn. I have read Gulliver's Travels. I did not like that book at all, but this is a cool edition, and I annotated it, so I feel like I have to keep it. I have read Pride and Prejudice. I have read Lord of the Flies. I have read, like I said, Anne of Green Gables, but not Anne's House of Dreams. And then I have read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, but not Through the Looking Glass. And my favorite additions on this shelf are, of course, the Wonderland collection. It's so cute. It's still in the plastic because I'm not taking it out. There's some really pretty like quote pages. Let me find it. Like, so pretty. So yeah, and it came with a bookmark, but it's over in my bookmark cup. I don't know why. And then, like I said, this is a really pretty edition. I literally found this at Sam's for $15. It's got the gold edges. I don't know what you call that. Like gilded edges? I don't know. It's so cute. Literally all of her novels. All 6 of them. Like, and it's so cute for $15. I had to get that even though I didn't have my card with me. My mom bought it for me. And then my little trinkets on here. My parents got me this skull from Mexico 2 years ago. She's so cutie. She just sits up here. I have some more sand and shells from Florida. You can see here. I have this Taylor Swift candle. It says, smells like listening to the Tortured Poets Department. It smells so good. It's the Christmas scent, but I forget which one. And then I just have this picture of me and my grandpa out there. Yep. And that's all for that shelf. So it's not my favorite shelf, but I like it okay. My other favorite book on here is Lord of the Flies. I very lightly annotated this. I had just No, this was annotated before me. This is an annotated copy that we have. But I really like this. I really like the deckled edges. And it's so worn. It's so comfortable to hold and read. I really like that edition. So there's that one. So moving on to the next one. My camera battery died. And it's still about to die. I didn't let it charge for very long. But we're just going to keep going until it dies again. So on this shelf, this is my thriller mystery shelf. I have a lot of Agatha Christie and Holly Jackson. Love both of them. The Last Word by Taylor Adams. The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. The ABC Murders, Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express. The Clocks. Five Little Pigs. Endless Night. Midwinter Murder. Mysterious Mr. Quinn. All Agatha Christie. And then I have The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I have None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. I have The Reappearance of Rachel Price, Five Survive, all by Holly Jackson. And then I have Tell Me What Really Happened. I have The Cellar, The Cabin, The Lake, and The Fear by Natasha Preston. And then I have In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware, and The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. So yeah, those are all of my mystery / thrillers. I have read most of these. I've read all of the Agatha Christie's. I have read The Last Word. I have read the Natasha Preston except for The Cellar. Have I read The Lake? Have I read this? Oh, I have read this. Oh dang. Did not remember reading that. I've read all of the Agatha Christie, like I said. The Silent Patient, None Shall Sleep. I've read all of Holly Jackson. I have not read Tell Me What Really Happened. I've tried multiple times. I don't know if it's for me, man. And I have not read either of these. Or the Book of Cold Cases. So, I've read majority of these. I think about 4 I haven't read. So that's pretty good. And then down here I have this little pumpkin candle. He is so cute. This little jack-o'-lantern. The little tea candle inside. He's so cute. Got him at the thrift store. And then I have this Marauders cup. Okay, come on. I have this Marauders cup. It is so cool. I got it from I think it's LitJoy. Like they have a subscription service, but I just got the cup. And then it has a pumpkin candle inside. It's so cute. And then the bottom shelf holds my record player. It holds my record player and some of my Taylor Swift, well, one of my Taylor Swift records. The others are on the wall, but yeah. That is the last shelf. On to the book cart. Up here, I have my TBR for December. And there's actually 2 more that I still haven't read, but I took them off of here because I'm traveling with them. So these are, I have all of these on either audio or ebook. So I can still read them. I just won't read them physically because I have very limited space. So I have The Kingdom of Sweets, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow, Winter Song, and Storm of Echoes. Then I have my little cup of pens. I have this little Friends cup my sister got me for Christmas like 3 years ago. Then I have these pens. These flower pens used to be cute, and then my cat chewed them up. And all my little pens have my Mirrorball pen. So cute. There's these. And then also in here I have my other Christmas cup full of highlighters and tabs for my annotating. I reserve this for either my seasonal TBR or my monthly TBR, whichever one I feel like putting up there. And then down here, I have some books that are on my TBR. I have tried to, this TBR cart used to be overflowing, so I did put some unread books on my bookshelf, which I don't love to do, but I did not have any space on here. So these are all paperbacks except for a couple on the very bottom. So on here I have The Three Musketeers. I have Crown of Bones, Galen's Gold, The Last Magician, Strange the Dreamer, The Gilded Wolves, The Beautiful, The Book That Wouldn't Burn, Little Thieves, Lake's Edge, and This Savage Song, and The Name of the Wind. I also have this cute little mushroom my sister got me from the dollar store. The only thing on here that I want to know, oh my gosh, Fig, stop, is this book, Galen's Gold. It's It's actually like a self-published book that I found at Goodwill. I thought that was so cool, and I'm pretty sure like a Christian fantasy or something like that, I think, just because of the inscription on the front and the like the author's like little note about the book. I think it is. I thought that was so cool. So yeah, I just grabbed it from the thrift store for like $1. The cover is a little bit interesting. She looks like a Sim character. She looks like a Sim. Anyway, so yeah, that is the only like really one worth noting on here. Okay, anyway, so this is, I have all of my Fairy Loot books, Fairy Loot editions, and all of my really tall hardbacks. So this is where they go. I had this arranged differently like a week or two ago, and then I saw that I had a lot of green and a lot of pink, and so I divided them, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, I have this bow for Christmas. That's literally all the decorating I did for my bookshelf. Let me go through all of the little trinkets up top though. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so this, oh my gosh, please don't get stuck, little dude. This is my little octopus that my friend got me. My best friend got me. And then he has this little like hair. It's just like a bow thing. So there's that. I have my Taylor Swift cup and bucket from the movie. I have my little black Frenchie. He doesn't have a name. I don't know why. I think his name is just Frenchie. I have my little marquee thing that doesn't light up because it doesn't have batteries. It says courage to your heart. So I love that. Cool. I also have a little red bear back there. He has he's sitting on a money jar. Back here I have like a prompt jar, reading prompts back here. I think you can see it. And then I have my Tortured Poets department. What is this called? Snow globe. Let me turn it on real quick.
I was supposed to be sent, but they forgot to come and get me.
It's so cute. That is that thing. I have some cute little bows that I got on Christmas presents, and I just stick them up there because my friend and I have like a running joke where we always keep the bows that go on our presents. But anyway, okay, so to the books. Starting on the pink side, I have the Fairy Loot edition of The Threads That Bind by Kika. I cannot say that last name. I have the Once a Broken Heart trilogy in the original hardcover editions by Stephanie Garber, which is like my favorite trilogy of all time. I have the Fairy Loot edition of City of Nightmares by Rebecca Schaeffer. I have Foul Lady Fortune, just the regular hardcover by Chloe Gong. I have not read this yet, but I'm really excited to. I have the Crimson Moth Fairy Loot edition by Kristen Cicerelli. I feel like it's Cicerelli. I have not read this either. I have not read this one or The Threads That Bind, but I'm really excited to. Then underneath the bow, can I move this? Take it off. I have this Lit Joy edition of Luna. She's scratching. She's sitting on the bed, shaking the tripod. This Lit Joy edition of Luna. It's a Lit Joy edition of Ella Enchanted. They're so cute. One of my favorite books ever. Probably my most reread book. So yeah, I was so excited when I saw that this dropped. I think it is the cutest thing ever. Then I have the Fairy Loot edition of Seven Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb. I have the Fairy Loot editions of Divine Rivals, or the, what is this called? The Letters of Enchantment duology by Rebecca Ross. One of my favorite duologies of all time. I also have the Fairy Loot edition of If I Have to Be Haunted by Miranda Sun. And the Fairy Loot edition of, shoot, what is this called? Oh, Silver is the Bone by, oh, what is her name? Oh, Alexandra Bracken. Yes. I don't know why the name is not on the spine. That bugs me so bad. But anyway. And then up here, I have Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I really want to get into this trilogy, which the name is escaping me at the moment. I have read the, what is the trilogy that comes before it? The Clockwork Angel? Forget what that one's called. That trilogy, I have read that. I didn't enjoy it. I might reread it before I read this series, but I've heard this one just intrigues me so much more than the other one, so I'm going to give that a go. Chain of Gold. I have the Fairly edition of What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. I have Spice Road by Maya, the Fairly edition of Spice Road by Maya Ibrahim. I have Bonesmith by Nikki Powell-Preto. I have The Forest Grimm by Catherine Purdy, Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson, and The Scarlet Alchemist by Kylie Lee Baker. All of those are fairly except the Tress of the Emerald Sea. So yeah, that is that shelf. We're gonna move down a little bit. Oh, I didn't talk about the trinkets on that shelf. Basically, the trinkets on that shelf are my Rubik's Cube, one of my Rubik's Cubes, this cute little like pot thing that I got at the Goodwill. It's so cute. I stick it on top of there. I have this little like fairy flower thing. It's so cute. I just got this at the dollar store. Then I have this little blueberry tea candle holder. Also got this at Goodwill. Goodwill's like my best friend. We have so many cute glassware things at my Goodwill. But anyway, okay, so onto this shelf. These are my red paperbacks. All of these hardcovers that were up here are red and unread because they don't fit anywhere else. So, but all of these are my red paperbacks, and I really, really like having them all together. It satisfies me so much. I love it. So we're gonna start with these on top. I have the This Woven Kingdom books 1 and 2 by Tahara Mafi. I love that series. That was so good. I'm waiting for the 4th book to come out, and I'm so excited for it. I have the UK paperback editions of the Once Upon a Broken Heart and the Ballad of Never After, and I have yet to order the Curse for True Love. I also have The Kinder Poison by Natalie May. This is one of the most underrated trilogies I have ever read. It is so good, and I've heard like nobody talk about it. It is so good. Such a good slow burn, enemies to lovers. But anyway, so I have the first one of that because I cannot find the other two in paperback anywhere. I have A Curious Beginning, the first book in the Veronica Speedwell series. I really enjoyed it, but I just, for some reason, haven't gotten to finishing it. Let me try to move it closer. Just so that you can see. Okay, that's much better. See the books that I'm talking about. Instead of just my face. Okay, anyway. Then I have Powerless by Lauren Roberts, which I did not love, but I liked it okay. I have The Iron King by Julie Kagawa, which I also didn't love. I'll probably unhaul this. I have Cruel Beauty by Hodge. What is her name? Rosamund Hodge. This is a beauty. Oh shoot. So that is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It was pretty enjoyable. I liked it for the most part. It was pretty good. I also have Flower Heart by Catherine Bakewell. I saw Rachel Catherine reading that, and it was a really fun time. It was really cute. Just a fun, standalone, almost middle grade fantasy. So it was just a really fun time. Then on this side, I have the Mirror Visitor trilogy. This is just the first 3 because I have the 4th on my TBR. I have the Caraval trilogy in the UK paperbacks, and then I have the Caraval trilogy in the US paperbacks because I loved that series so much that I needed 2 editions. Then I have the Red Rising trilogy, the first arc. I really want to start the second arc really soon. I loved that trilogy. My brother recommended it to me, and it's my first dive into like adult sci-fi, and it was so good. So good, loved it. I also have the Dance of Thieves duology, one of my favorite duologies, again. Most of these books, if I still have it on my shelf, I liked it enough to keep it, but most of these, like, I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm gonna keep it. I also have Small Favors by Aaron A. Craig and House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. really love this author. She's so atmospheric. Then I have probably my favorite duology of all time. Reread it like 3 times. To this side. I love it so much. It is so good. Actually, let me move back. Oh, I love it so much. It is so good. It is The Wrath in the Dawn by Renee Audier and The Rose and the Dagger. It is, oh my gosh, such a good duology. I'm actually going to move closer. That's much better. Now you can actually see the books that I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, Renee Audier and The Wrath in the Dawn duology. And then over on this side, I have The Graceling. I just recently read this, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I think I will continue the series because it was a fun time. And then at the very end, I have The Amber and the Ashes quartet. Oh my gosh. So good. One of the best fantasy series I have ever read. It is so good. And then for my little trinkets on this shelf, I have the Fairy Loot bookmarks of the Red Rising characters. I am obsessed with that series. That was so good. So I got the bookmarks because I love them. And then I have this Christmas candle right here. It's from a boutique in my town. So I have this little tea light, and I have this little cactus from the dollar store. So yeah, there's that. We're gonna move down to my romance shelf. It's a little bit close, but it'll be okay. So this is my romance shelf. It's probably the genre I read from the least, but so the books that I do keep, it's because I really enjoyed them, or you'll see with one I annotated and realized I didn't love it, but it was too late to get rid of it because I feel bad for donating annotated books. So on this side we have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, probably one of the first romance books I ever read. I read this in one night and it was, oh my gosh, so good. I haven't read any of her books since, but oh my gosh, that was such a good romance book. And I loved that it was like literally zero spice. It made it just so much more enjoyable to me. Next I have Emily Henry. I have Beach Read, Book Lovers, and People We Meet on Vacation. I have read Beach Read and Book Lovers. I have yet to read this. I just recently got it, I think in like October, I think. So yeah, haven't read that yet. I have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and It's Not Summer Without You, The Summer of Broken Rules, It Happens After Midnight, If You Had Been With Me, The Way I Used to Be, The Long Walk, and The Bridge. We'll move on, but we'll talk about these real quick. I have Anne of Green Gables and In a New York Minute. This is the other, what is it called? Wordsworth Collector's Edition that I have. Besides Great Gatsby, I have the Anne of Green Gables edition. I think it is the cutest thing ever. That just sits up there. Yeah, these were thrifted. I have read them, and I really enjoyed them. Like, I don't care how much hate they get, how much people think they're trashy. Like, they're not trashy, but they're just like a little immature. I love them. I ate them up. Team Conrad forever. The only ones I haven't read from here are People We Meet on Vacation and In a New York Minute. Only because I haven't been really in a romance mood as of late. Yeah, so those are the only ones that I haven't read. The only ones that I wish I could get rid of are The Way I Used to Be, The Way I Used to Be, and If You Had Been With Me. I did not love either of these books. I really regret what little annotation I did in them, only because I ended up not loving them. I think If He Had Been With Me, I didn't mark, I just tabbed, so I could still get rid of it, but The Way I Used to Be, I did underline and mark some things, and I would just feel bad getting rid of that. So, and like giving that to someone, or even like donating, which, whatever, anyway. So, and then these two books are not very well known. Like, I have not heard anybody talk about these. My sister actually won them in a Instagram giveaway, and the author like annotated both books like with her thoughts from while she was writing them. And she's like local in Texas. I think she lives like an hour away from me, But yeah, they were really good, really enjoyable, really recommend them. They are like really clean romances. It's about this girl who goes to Paris for her like a semester away or something, and one of the guys she knew in college or whatever happens to be going with her with this program. She doesn't really like him, her brother's friend or something. It was really good. I really liked these characters and their chemistry. It was really good. So, moving on, I have the Binding the Boys of Tommen series, and I have all of them up to book 5, but my friend is borrowing them because she is reading them right now. She just finished redeeming 6, so she's not having a good time right now. But yeah, anyway, this book series literally has my heart. I love it so much, so much. These characters are literally like my children. I love them. And then over here I have Never by Jessa Hastings. I have A Dangerous Alliance. I have Anatomy, a love story, and Immortality, a love story by Dana Schwartz. And then I have Alex and Eliza by Melissa de la Cruz. Like I said, all of these books, I've read all of these. And so I have really enjoyed them, which is why they are on my shelves, because I don't really like to keep books that I don't enjoy. So I have read all of these except for the 2 that I mentioned, and I have enjoyed majority of them. So all the trinkets on this shelf, this is my friend got me this candle. It says happy birthday. Here's to getting older but never wiser. She got this for me on my 18th birthday, and I'm not really gonna burn it, mostly because one, it doesn't smell all that great, and it's too cute to burn. So then I have this little pink Eiffel Tower she got me for Christmas last year, specifically for this shelf. She said it was giving lover, and I agree, so it had to go on here. Then I have this cute little like ceramic bowl. It looks handmade. I didn't make it, I got it from Goodwill, but it's so cute, and I keep my friendship bracelets in there. Then I have this cute little like Valentine's car my grandma got me for Valentine's Day like 2 years ago. It used to light up. I don't know if it still does. It does not. It used to though. It's so cute. And then I have this little mustache. I don't know where I got it from, but I like having it on the shelf. I think it's cute. So it just sits right there. So yeah, that's that shelf. We're gonna move on to the next one. So this is just my red hardcovers. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a lot. It's mostly fantasy. There's a little bit other stuff in there too, but it's just my red hardcovers because I like to keep genres, read books, and like format together. So like paperback and hardcover, I really like to keep them separate. So very particular about that. But anyway, so over here we have the Airborne trilogy by Kenneth Opel. My brother introduced me to these, and oh my gosh, so good. They're middle grade. They're really cool. They're like historical fiction, but with like some fantastical elements. They're really cool. I really recommend them. So that is Airborne, Skybreaker, and Star Climber. We have Snow Like Ashes, which I just recently read, didn't love. Probably get rid of this and not continue the series. But I have We Hunt the Flame, We Free the Stars, another one of my favorite duologies ever, and I don't hear enough people talking about it. I have the Hunger Games trilogy and the Inheritance Games trilogy, and then I also have the Brothers Hawthorne, which I have not read because I've not heard great things about it, and I don't know that I want to read it. So that's there. I have the Merciful Crow duology by Margaret Owen. Margaret? Yeah, I think it's Margaret. Also don't hear enough people talking about this. This was recommended by a girl I saw on TikTok. She recommended this trilogy, this duology, and the Kinder Poison trilogy, and something else I forget that I have read. So far her recommendations have been spot on, so I'll probably be going back to her for recommendations. So really enjoyed that. Again, not have heard enough about it. There's also The Other Side of the Sky, which is the duology with Beyond the End of the World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Another one of my favorite duologies of all time. Probably my favorite duology of all time. Right up there with The Wrath and the Dawn. Then I have One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, which I liked okay. Didn't love, but it was really good. I have The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. And, oh, I lied. This is not a red shelf because I have not read Scavenge the Stars. So, that's the only one. This is a Count of Monte Cristo retelling. So really excited to get to it, but I would rather read well, I don't know. I might read this first to get me hyped up for the, classic. So, I don't know, though. And then I have These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong, which also really, really, really enjoyed. I did enjoy that. And then for my trinkets on this shelf, I have my paperweight that my uncle actually gave me for Christmas. It's a little dragonfly. It's so cute. She's missing some jewels, but she's still functioning. She's still kicking it. So she sits there. She sits there. I also have another jar of sand that was from our most recent trip to the beach. Again, Destin, because we know what we like. She sits right there. I have another tea light and another Rubik's Cube that is almost but not quite solved. So that sits there. And then I have this mushroom candle from Bell's? I think Burke's? I don't know. It's really cute. Doesn't smell like anything, but it's cute to look at. So that is my red hardbacks that have really no other order except for that. So I'm gonna move down to the very last shelf. I had to set up on my phone again because my camera battery did die, and I have like 5 seconds till my sister comes back. So we're gonna do this really quick, even though the lighting is a little bit bad. It'll be okay. We'll get through it. So this is my like middle grade and random bookshelf because it's at the bottom. It's kind of like a catch-all for my books. So over here I have the illustrated edition of The Lightning Thief. I got that for my birthday. I don't remember when, excuse me. It's really dusty. I have the original Percy Jackson series with the original covers, which I am very, very proud of. So, yes, love that. I have the Heroes of Olympus series with the original covers, also proud of. But anyway, these two don't have covers because I bought them secondhand. I have The Wishing Game by Maggie Schaefer. I have The Blood Trials by N.E. Davenport. I have The Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faisal. Sky Hunter by Marie Lu. The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. Lore by Alexandra Bracken. The Ark for An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. My brother actually gave this to me, but I'm not sure how he got it. There's that. But I don't know how he got this arc, but he gave it to me, and I really love it. So I have Legend by Marie Lu, which I loved. I have, oh my gosh, what is that? I don't know what is on this thing. Like wax or something? That's kind of gross. But anyway, I have this volume, like 3 books by V.E. Schwab, her middle grade series called City of Ghosts. I have Mortal Engines by Philip Reeve and Predator's Gold by Philip Reeve, which my brother also told me to read and I have enjoyed. Just haven't continued yet. I have my first copy of Anne of Green Gables that I first read from. So yeah, very exciting. Love this copy. Oop. I have Hope Was Here by Joan Bauer. She was one of the authors that got me into reading when I was like, or back into reading when I was like 9 or 10. Love her. She's one of, oh my gosh, she's such a good middle grade author. Love her. And the last book I have is Playlist for the Dead by Michelle Flakoff. I just found this at the thrift store. Don't know anything about it. Just saw that it was kind of interesting. So, yeah. That is this shelf down here. Like I said, just kind of a catch-all. My little trinkets down here, I have this paper Spider-Man. Hey, Figgy, can you back up, ma'am? This paper Spider-Man and this metal Iron Man. They are always together. Because, duh. So, they stay together on this shelf. Excuse me, Figgy. You can get up here. They sit here. And then on this, I have this Percy Jackson necklace that I got from Pango Books. I think it's Lit Joy. This is like Annabeth's side, and this is Percy's side. I think this is literally so cute. I love it. I love the Mark of Athena, and so I put it on the Mark of Athena and on Annabeth's side because I love her. Anyway, the Mark of Athena is literally my favorite book in both series combined. Well, the Battle of the Labyrinth and the Mark of Athena are like tied for first place. But anyway, so yeah, that is my bookshelf tour. We give like a glance over. She is so cute.